The tripod, that's not according to council rules. We can't have that. If you're interested in a recording of the,
She's speaking next.
no, she's not. You're speaking next, sir. But if you're interested in a recording, it is on NYC Media. This whole hearing is recorded, so you can get a recording.
We have a right to record. We have that right.
Actually, according to 7.60, we don't, as you see, like they don't have recordings here, but you're more than welcome to NYC Media. You see them in the back, they're recording this whole hearing.
The reason that we record is because
No, it's as, I'm sorry, that is not permitted, but again, there's a recording of this whole
I
hearing.
won't use a tripod. I won't use a tripod. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Tripod. I'll forget the tripod. So we're gonna, before I get started, we're gonna mark. So now it's you and Crystal Hudson that have issues with a tripod, and this is how we defend New Yorkers. Well, forget about that for now. We'll put the tripod away. This is our First Amendment right to speak and to record. I don't know why you have an issue with recording. That being said, my name is Raúl Rivera. I'm a TLC driver advocate. We support the 0075. There's a big issue with real estate here in New York. We have Hudson Yards. I know many of the food vendors there who are getting pushed out. And if we're talking about 6 inches, I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, we have plenty of space in the city, and to try to push people out for 6 inches, it's uncalled for. You know, Stephen Ross, he's the owner of Hudson Yards, and they're discriminating against food vendors, people of color. We just passed 586 yesterday, right? You vetoed, I mean, you override the veto, right? That's about safety, about people of color, transparency, and all that stuff, right? Well, we have Hudson Yards. We just had a clown here that we pointed out that complained. He literally complained about nonprofits, but he has a nonprofit called Hell's Kitchen Alliance that's working with NYC Parks Department, and they're pushing out the vendors there. This is ridiculous. We called the mayor. We know the mayor personally. We reached out to the mayor. We reached out to Eric Botcher, who's the council member to the district, and our cries, their cries, fall on deaf ears. This is absolutely ridiculous, and we know that these not-for-profits, they're not doing the right thing. And it's shameful that you guys don't recognize this. You need to recognize this. I don't know if you recognize the small business owners when you had your other committee. It's ridiculous. They are hijacking our cities, and they're abusing of people of color.
I'm going to ask you to wrap up.
We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, we have one more.
By the way, this is not a deadly weapon, all right? Just so you know.
Sir, that is enough. Okay.
It's not enough because we're being censored in
We
our
will,
own city.
thank you. We will
Thank
now
you. And
turn-
I'm just going to say, no one is being censored. Okay. I really take umbrage with that. All of these meetings are recorded. Okay.
What do you want? Nothing about censorship. I know censorship when I see it. I was born here. You're ridiculous.
We will now turn to our Zoom panelist, Thomas Ferrugia, and then we will return to the 2 additional in-person panelists.